Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the LDN London Eye. I'm your host, Alexander Stewart. Now, before we continue, I must apologise. Throughout this match, there may be slight technical difficulties. We hope this doesn't affect your viewing pleasure. And speaking of viewing pleasure, here he is, the man himself, the self-proclaimed brain of pain, Paul Malen, all the way from Nottingham, England. A man who is known for being a destructive force, and also, get this, a man who claims to be the future LDN British Heavyweight Champion by the end of the year. Now, that is a very bold statement to make there by Mr. Malen. And as you can see, the crowd disapprove of anything he has to say, whether it is a claim at the championship or if it is just offensive terms. And his opponent for this evening is a man who LDN will appreciate. And I know for a fact he's been appreciated throughout his entire career. But a man that's already been an LDN British Heavyweight Champion. Now, Paul Malen telling the crowd to be quiet. Now, this crowd is sold out, much like the Prince's Theatre recently in Clacton. And also LDN is just off the back of two very exciting and very excellent academy shows in Edmonton. LDN going from strength to strength up and down the country. And you can follow that action at ldnwrestling.com. Paul Malen here now, showing a look of disgust on his face. But I believe his opponent is on his way to the ring. Here he is. The Greek god himself, Yorghos, former British Heavyweight Champion and most definitely a fan favourite. Now Yorghos versus Paul Malen is on paper a hard-hitting match. Both men very strong contenders in the heavyweight division, and without a shadow of a doubt, this match is going to be, to use the phrase, a slobber knocker. The fans showing their appreciation for Mr. Yorghos, and I'm pretty sure soon he's going to show disapproval for everything Paul Malen is saying to these fantastic fans. Before we do this, I believe the referee is going to have to make his regular checks, ensuring that neither competitor is holding any foreign objects that may be used to gain an advantage in the match. Straight away, however, that check cannot be made as Paul Malen is in there with the clubs to the back of Yorghos. Right to the eye, the referee warning Paul Malen straight away. Kick from Yorghos, straight into a clothesline. Yorghos still hasn't got his jacket off yet, but that's the determination of the former British Heavyweight Champion. Reversal by Malen. Yorghos pulling the ropes down, sending Malen to the outside. As you can see, Mr. Malen's head did bounce off the edge of the ring. And the chanting of "You suck" isn't going to help that headache whatsoever. Malen now giving the referee orders, but yet is not willing to follow them himself. This crowd really starting to annoy Paul Malen and showing that they are siding with Yorghos in the fact that Malen is a chicken. Malen threatening to break Yorghos, however Yorghos is getting the people constantly behind him. Malen in there with a kick to the stomach. Elbow to the back of the head. The connection of the elbow to the back of the neck and head. not going to do any favours, followed by a head ramming into the top turnbuckle. Yorghos up and over, in with an arm drag from the Greek god himself. Tight headlock now. Former British Heavyweight Champion dominating over the Brain of Pain. It seems that the Brain is most certainly in pain right now. Sends him off the ropes and down with a shoulder tackle. Yorghos blocking the hip toss and giving Paul Malen a hip toss of his own. Malen regrouping now. But here comes a threat for banging his head into the turnbuckle. There is your receipt, Mr. Malen. Ten of those. Sending Malen dizzy and crashing to the mat. Much to the amusement of the fans here this evening. Oh, Malen cowering out. As you can see, these fans are disapproving of the cheating tactics. Paul Malen refusing to get into the ring, breaking the count. But here comes Yorghos, an unsuspecting Paul Malen, not aware of the Greek god, but is now begging for mercy. He knows that Yorghos, with the power of the crowd behind him, could destroy his face with a right hand punch. Malen back in the ring. And a punch of his own, but misses and hits the canvas. And he misses with an elbow drop as well. Back to the action now with Paul Malen in the ring asking for a timeout. The referee refusing to give a timeout in this heavyweight contest. Pulling the trunks of Yorghos, slingshotting him throat first into the top rope of the squared circle. Malen banging Yorghos' face into the canvas. It's a dirty tactic, but the Brain of Pain is really showing now why he has called himself this. And as I stated earlier, he has promised he will be a British champion by the end of the year. But the referee has just delivered a public warning to Paul Malen. If he continues down this path, he will not be seeing that heavyweight championship anytime soon. Perhaps he's wasting valuable seconds here, giving the former British Heavyweight Champion Yorghos time to breathe. But a snapmare and a knee to the face. But a kick out from Yorghos, only a 2 count there. Malen holding the shoulders down and putting the knee into the face and neck. Again, lessening the amount of oxygen getting to Yorghos' blood. The muscles getting tired. And it doesn't help that Malen's clubbing him in the back of the neck and head with an elbow. Malen going for a suplex here. Yorghos blocking it. And giving a suplex of his own. Malen's back slapping the canvas. And now Yorghos is going for the legs. Is it going to be a submission victory? Malen begging for mercy. Oh, a headbutt to the groin. Now Yorghos, that's not a tactic you would really get away with as a former British Heavyweight Champion, but nonetheless the referee's been lenient. However, following it up into the corner and the boot by Paul Malen. Paul is still suffering in the groin area, but retaliating with clubs to the back. Keeping Yorghos grounded seems to be the tactic for Paul Malen in this bout. However, Yorghos has retaliated with his own selection of moves. But the match seems to be in favour of the Brain of Pain. Malen's still goading these fans with taunts that he is going to be British champion by the end of the year. Judo chop to the neck. The head and neck getting a bit of a beating now. And a clothesline to the throat. Not going to do Yorghos any favours. Now the referee is counting to 5. He has a 5 count to break the hold, Mr. Malen. Pushing the referee's not going to get you anywhere. Count, and Yorghos' shoulder is off the mat. The despair is shown on Paul Malen's face, and an argument with the ref is going to get you just as far as it did when you pushed him. But a roll up from Yorghos, and it could be a 3, 2, oh, and a kick out from Paul Malen, taking the Greek god down with a clothesline once again to the throat and chest, and a choke again. An illegal manoeuvre, lessening the amount of oxygen getting to the muscles of Yorghos, slowing him down, making him weaker, making him more susceptible to such holds as this rear chin lock. But Yorghos is getting the crowd behind him now. The crowd really starting to fire up. They want to see the Greek god get rid of Paul Malen and bring this match home with a 3 count. And it's into a chokehold of his own. Maybe he's going for the submission as opposed to the... And a chin breaker from Paul Malen releases the hold. Malen now with the cover. 1, 2, and it's 2 2/3. Malen furious now. I think he's beginning to see that the bold statement of becoming the champion by the end of the year is slowly fading away. And with a right arm like that, you never know. He may just bring it back to where it apparently belongs. Double clothesline now from both men, and the referee begins his count. Both men to their feet. Malen in with a forearm smash. Return the favour by Yorghos. Malen with a smash. Yorghos with a smash. Malen, Yorghos, very back and forth. The Greek god beginning to get the upper hand. He's got Malen reeling against the ropes. Malen with the switch, breaks it, kick to the stomach, and a club to the back. The steam seems to be disappearing once again for the Greek god. However, I speak too soon, and we go back to that leg submission. And a launch into the corner. Malen's face hitting the pad, falling over the Greek table now into a 2 count only. Off the ropes, Malen with the switch, sends the Greek god, ducks the clothesline, and bang! In with the shoulder tackle from Athens' finest, and a back elbow smash. Followed by a second. Could Yorghos do it? Has he got the steam? Has he got the firepower? The crowd seemingly behind the Greek warrior. Springboard elbow to the face of Paul Malen. Rolling him over for the cover. 1, 2. Almost there. Almost there. These people really want to see Yorghos put the brain of pain out of his misery and out of the championship chase, shall we say. And with a knee smash like that, he might just do so. Malen kicking out on 2. Yorghos got him in the corner, sends Paul Malen in front first. Double knees to the chest. And now Yorghos has called for the finish. Is he really going to deliver his finishing manoeuvre? The crowd seem to think so, and Yorghos is going up top. An aerial manoeuvre for a man in the heavyweight division is a bit of a rarity, and that's why, because Malen, also a heavyweight, has countered it by rolling out of the way. Both men backed to their knees. Malen with the cover, trying to capitalise, but it hasn't worked this time. Malen's furious, absolutely furious. He's going to suplex him off the top rope, you heard it there. Paul Malen's claimed he will suplex Yorghos off the top rope. If both of these men come flying from the top rope at the same time, Lord knows what may happen to the steel structure of the wrestling ring. Yorghos seems to have a firm grip of that top rope. It seems that he's not going anywhere. He digs to the rib of Paul Malen, and the thrust from the Greek god has put him back on the top rope. I don't think Malen's aware that Yorghos is up there. And the top rope crossbody, 1, 2, and that's the 3 count. Athel's finest, the Greek god himself, Yorghos, has pinned the brain of pain, Paul Malen. Will this dampen Malen's spirits? I think so. However, I don't think it's the last we've seen of Paul Malen. But right now, the winner of this match, the former LDN British Heavyweight Champion, the Greek god, Yorghos. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the LDN London Eye. Of course, stay up to date with LDNWrestling.com, and obviously you want to catch future episodes of LDN London Eye. But until then, I've been your host, Alexander Stewart. Thank you and good night.